This week, morality truly is in the eye of the beholder. We set out to find just how Maycomb's residents would react to tricky situations, and we found out there are a lot of tough decisions to make out there in Maycomb. So the question is, what would you do? This week, we talked to a bunch of your favorites.
First up,
a young girl desperately wants to join the football team, but Mom isn't too keen on the idea.
No, all the boys are trying out. Yeah, because they're boys. I really don't think it's a good idea for a young lady like you to play with them at recess. That's recess, sweetie. Why don't you join the cooking club?
let's see their thoughts on this tricky matter.
I reckon that girl should be able to play football, especially if she's better than the boys. Gee, I've beaten Jam more than a few times in the Methodist games. It just ain't fair.
Oh, that little ragamuffin reminds me so much of my dear niece Scout. You see, before I arrived at her home, she was rolling around the mud, wearing overalls, and playing with the neighborhood boys. It's not her fault, you see. Atticus simply has no idea how to raise a proper young lady in this modern Southern age. The problem is that football is not a safe environment for a young lady to develop in, especially with all those boys around.
See, I think that girl should play football if she wants. A sport does not determine a gender. All that is at stake is a girl's happiness.
Well, to be completely honest, by the end of the day, after I'm done doing all the household chores, busting up shift robes, and tending to my lonely garden patch, I don't have much time for pastime activities like throwing around the pigskin. But if I did, you'd reckon I'd be out there every minute of every day. I believe that girl should have the right to do whatever she wants.
Next,
A homeless woman roams the streets asking for spare change.
My husband left me a couple months ago. While I was on our way to the court date, these ran out. I just need a little something to get me through the week. Maybe another suit.
now, Maycomb's finest residents weigh in.
To be honest, I'm not that surprised that she's on the street. Talk around Maycomb is that she's one of the Winchesters, fourth cousins, third removed, and the Winchesters always have had a poor and sad and pathetic streak.
I saw that poor old woman on the street and I felt so bad. Atticus always says to never judge a man until you stand in his shoes and walk around in them. It was a woman with only one shoe, but I think it still applies. I'm going to invite her home for dinner. I think Atticus will be cool with that.
When I saw that disgusting beggar on the street of my own good Christian town, I was completely gobsmacked. How could one of God's creatures complain so much about so little? Jesus died on the cross for our sins, and the marooners are over the sea fighting for their life. Yet this poor, uncouth child had the nerve to ask for money? Ah, how unchristian!
I saw that poor woman on the street, I would feel terrible. I would go up to her and tell her why you look like a picture today, and give her what was in my pocket. I would wish her a good day.
Is that damn lady beggar thinks she better than me? Wearing shoes? Walking around these parts, begging for change? Well, the only thing I beg for is food out of season.
And finally,
Racial tensions begin to run high as two white upper-class women speculate on the origin of an African-American maid's necklace.
Did you see the Johnson's new maid?
Yeah, her necklace looked too expensive.
Definitely not hers. With a salary like that?
Yeah.
I really will have to talk to Mary about it. See if she's missing anything.
you won't believe what they had to say.
Those women need to tell Mary Johnson immediately. If my Sophie was ever caught doing something so promiscuous as stealing, why, it'd be a scandal. I would want to be alerted immediately so I could take care of the situation.
It truly hurts my heart to see two people like those ladies talking about another woman they have never even met. The attitude that one person is above another is truly disrespectful.
Those ladies. have another thing coming if they think that any African American is trustworthy. If I were them, I'd search her belongings and kick her right out.
Now this has been What Would You Do? Until next week, stay moral.
I'm gotta be honest. I don't know how to speak like a Southern woman.
See the Johnson's new maid, Mercedes.
Oh my gosh. There's Hoot.
My dear daddy never once touched a hair in my head. You know how I know? There's a toupee.
Oh, maybe I should talk to Mary about it.
Yes, definitely. Talk to Mary.
That damn lady beggar. Forlorn look to the stage left.